Hey there, welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. And this time we're looking at the Masutani Morado VG1 Nakiri 165mm knife. So this line of knives has all stainless construction. It is made up of a core center cutting edge steel right down the middle of VG1 stainless steel. Heat treats about 5960 Rockwell on that core steel. And then the construction is soft stainless cladding over the top of that on either side. For easy maintenance, and they've also got a tsushime or a hammered pattern on that cladding. You can see that. Here is your core steel right there, and then there's your edge bevel. The weight and dimensions on these can vary just a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 148 grams or 5.2 ounces. Edge length, kind of usable edge where the front of the tip here kind of starts curving up, about 160 millimeters or a little over 6 inches. Overall length on the blades about 11.9 inches from the back of the handle to the tip to the top here. Spine thickness, these are fairly thin blades all the way down. I pretty much just got the same all the way down, about 1.65 millimeters all the way down the blade to the top here, to the tip. And then height wise, pretty much got the same. I measure Nakiri knives in two spots, towards the back and towards the middle. I got the same, about 52 millimeters in the back and the middle, so it really doesn't change height too much at all. The handle is an oval they call Morado, which is Brazilian rosewood, similar to Brazilian rosewood. And then the ferrule is maple. They've looks like they've glued it up pretty well here where the tang goes into the handle. Always double check that, and if you don't have a tight seal there, good idea to get some kind of sealant on that to keep water from getting in there. Let's see, let's get our beauty shot here. So they've got some embossed kanji. It's nicely done, but on the right side of the blade. And then here's your hammered finish on the blade flat, and then here's the grind, and then you can see the cladding line where the cladding and the core steel meet. And then here's the left side of the blade. There's no markings or anything on this side of the blade. And again, it's got kind of a random hammered finish to it. Fit and finish is nice. They've done some polishing and a little bit of relieving of the corners of the spine, so that's good to go. And they've also done the same for the choil. So you got a straight choil here, kind of a real quick short radius to the neck there. So there's not it's not long right here. There's not much gap there, so your finger kind of, there's a spot there, but it's not like you can just pop your finger in there fully. So kind of halfway there, but you can get your finger in there for a pinch grip. The balance point with this handle is about right there on this blade. So about right there, which for me is pretty close to a pinch grip. Generally on a Nakiri knife, a little bit of weight forward bias is good. For kind of cutting power, this is fairly neutral. Out of the box edge, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This has had a really nice, sharp, well-crafted edge out of the box. Again, nicely made blade. It's very thin at the edge. I didn't really show you that. Let me do that. Sorry about that. Forgot to do that. So it's quite thin at the edge. A little hard to see with the lighting here, but it's ground very thin at the edge. So this performance in this should be excellent. So let's see what this one looks like on the cutting board. And you'll see it's not dead flat. You've got a float into the back part. Get just a touch of back belly right there. But you got a pretty good flat section in the back half of the blade. And then, of course, most Nakiris with the rounded tip on them, you can rock them pretty much as you want. So there's your edge profile on this one. So not super curvy, not super flat, kind of in between. These are just a nice, solid performing, not too expensive line of knives. The steel's good. The craftsmanship is very good. They're well made, and they should serve a long time in the kitchen very well. Again, performance is going to be really good on this one with the thin at the edge grind to it. So this is the Masutani Morado VG1 Nakiri 165mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.